What is up, guys? I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'm now recording on YouTube. This is, I don't even know what episode we're on. I'm doing a Clown College episode, though.
Clown College? You can't eat that.
I've been smurfing on the account that I've been playing on stream lately. I decided to go with this one. This was a very clean AP Shaco game. And if you don't know what Clown College is, basically I'm just going to go into the VOD of one of my games, and I'm going to explain and break down all my decisions and why I'm doing what I'm doing to hopefully help people replicate it and, you know, improve at jungle. So
That's it. I'm going to Clown College.
This is an AP Shaco game. I have Lysandre mid. It's fine to have double AP. The reason why I'm going to go AP Shaco here every time is because they have Ribbon, Maokai, Zed, Rakan. They have 4 engaged champs that are going to be diving, right? AP Shaco is always better in this situation. For runes, standard AP Shaco runes, what is it? Dark Harvest. There we go. This is what I run on AP Shaco pretty much every game. So yeah, level 1 pretty standard setup. I'm gonna drop this box pretty much every game. This is just a safe bet. People love to walk in. This just kind of pressures them off. I like to ask if I think I'm gonna get invaded. A lot of times I'll ask for a stack on this side where I want to set up. I wasn't worried about getting invaded in this game, honestly, because I didn't think they would have the nerve to invade our comp, because they don't have any reliable CC. Maokai's just walking into scout. I don't really care if he sees me. Like, I kind of know that he's going to know where I start either way. I'm going to ask for a ward down here from my team as well. Make sure we're trading information. And yeah, like I said, I don't really care that he sees me here. I'm not. This is the start I've been doing lately. 2 boxes on Raptor. First box goes down at 50. Third box goes here. You're just going to smite Raptor. This was a weird start, actually. Normally it kills it a lot cleaner than that, but yeah. You smite that, you Q over the wall. And this is nice too. The reason you do Krug second instead of red second is because you want those to respawn sooner, and you'll have your red buff longer as well. I'm off the red buff, so I see this, right? Obviously, this is very good by my team, and you can't rely on your team to do that for you pretty much ever. This was I've never seen them do this in my life. But I see that, and I instantly just run into his jungle. And the reason I'm running into his jungle is because I know that he's level 2 and half HP. I'm level 3 with full HP. I will invade this every time. I assume, in my brain, I'm like, okay, Maokai, because I thought he would go to blue to get level 3. I feel like he should have tried to go to blue because Wolves won't give him level 3. But then I was like, nah, he has to be here, right? I just queue over. You want to drop the box like this. The reason I drop the box like this, I'm not trying to zone him with the box. I'm putting the box in a position where it's going to proc on the wolf every time. And that's important because the radius of what gets feared versus how the fear is procced is bigger. So once I proc the fear, he gets feared even though he's not in range for the fear to proc, but because the fear procced on the wolf, he gets feared here. So that's actually a really important mechanic to know for Shaco. And it gets me the kill there. I see Ribbon moving down, but I don't care. I have Smite up. I should be able to kill this in time and just Q out. Pull my Q, grab that, Q over. Okay, so right now, in my brain, Maokai, what camps does he have on the map? He has his red buff, he has his Gromp, and both crabs are up. My blue side is spawning. I'm just going to cross. I don't care about this crab. This crab spawning in 10 seconds. I don't care about it. His red buff is up. My whole bot side is up. And this crab is spawning. So I want to get to the bot side of the map because I assume that's where he's going as well. He goes to his red buff. He's still level 2. So a lot of you guys are probably going to think, oh, well, you got an advantage. Go clear your jungle. You have bot priority. This is the only because all he can do topside. There's 2 camps total topside. He's not going to go tops, or if he goes topside, he's screwed anyways. I'm always going to invade this red buff because I know that he's level 2, and I see Rakan that it's still here. I'm just going to Q in blind every time. My Nautilus is here because he looks into my pings. It is important to pay attention to how I'm pinging though. Like I am pinging on the way to things when I want to make plays. I'm trying to communicate. Obviously, your teammates are not always going to listen to pings and try and communicate with you. But with the off chance that they do, the game just ends. Maokai Still level 2, by the way. And I see this spawning too. Again, I don't care about this crab. He doesn't have access to this crab, right? I want to take anything that he can have access to. Because this is the timer. This is about to spawn. This is the timer for me to take this, right? I don't even know if I kill this in time, but I don't really care. I ward this, thinking he's coming this. Yeah, he does take it, but that's fine. So now I'm going to cross. I'm going to cross because this is warded. I don't care about my bot side. I do not care about these camps because I see him walk this way. I don't need to trade camps with him. I'm just going to stop him from playing the game entirely. I'm just going to queue over and cross and go take this crab. Because I know that he cannot contest this. Until I see him going this way, he's going topside and I'm denying him all of this farm. I will box here, knowing that he's looking for it. And what does he have now? He's pissed. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He doesn't know what to do, right? He has one camp now because I pushed him off the crab. He can't walk this way. He has one camp. He's out of the game. I'm 26 to his 14 CS and I'm 2-0. I was looking to see if this gank was here, but I don't really want to. We don't need to go for this play. Because I think that Maokai is going to be here. Yeah, I ping off and I ping Maokai alive. We might win the 2v2, but it doesn't really matter. We don't need to give them this 2v2 ever. Because that's like the only way for Maokai to get back into the game is for a counter gank to work out, right? So I'm gonna clear this and get out. And the reason I'm gonna reset is because I know that Maokai has no camps. So Maokai is either sitting here or he's resetting and running bots, or I want to be able to match him. Yeah, I ping Mia in lane bot side and I ping on the way to bot. Because I took his Raptors. I would know if he were here. He's either doing nothing or he's bot side. This is the only place that he can be. So I'm spam pinging my team. I'm typing in chat, wait for me. I can counter gank bot side. Because all he can do right now is lane gank bot side, right? I'm just telling them, wait up a second. And then I see mid is fighting, so I want to try to kill this guy. That lived with literally 1 HP. But yeah, damn. I actually regretted this because I almost counter ganked bot. But I got sidetracked by this. Yeah, I was spam pinging my bot lane that Maokai was here because he can't go anywhere else. Like, I assumed he was going to be in lane. Because there's nothing else he can do on the map but to go bot, so. They lose flashes. Obviously, it would have been a lot better if I were there, but that was... You know, I kept my Lysandra alive and I got him out of lane, so... Yeah, it is what it is. Like, it was still a win for us, so... In retrospect, obviously, I should have countered the bot play, but it is what it is, right? Now I'm just clearing. Keep in mind, I am AP Shaco. I'm gonna catch this wave. But I do want to prioritize farm. I'm pinging on the way to Drake. I know that Maokai's going topside. And the reason I know Maokai's going topside is because I know he has no camps down here. And I know I have a big lead on him. And my bot lane is priority here again. So I'm just going to grab this Drake always, because it's free. And at this point, I'm pretty sure that in my brain, I think Maokai's invading me. Because he should be invading me right now. I don't know what vision they have. Like, the Maokai should be invading my jungle right now, so I'm pinging Mia, and I kind of want my laners to give me some info, because I don't want to let him take any of my camps. I think he's going to walk into my jungle, so I kind of call for my Lysandra. And yeah, he's hovering over here, so like I wanted us to just deny him. We don't need to let him play the game at all. And yeah, because of that, he's just sitting here doing nothing, wasting time. In my brain, he's probably on Rift, right? I think he's probably on Rift. He's either on Rift or doing nothing. Yeah. So I'm just constantly kind of pinging where I think he is and where to move. And the reason I'm pinging blue and not Rift is because pinging blue does the same thing as pinging Rift, right? If my laners are moving towards it, he's moving towards Rift anyways. So he is on Rift and he dies for free because I'm communicating to my mid laner. Zed does get the trade kill, but I don't think it's... Yeah, it is what it is. Not a big deal. We're going to finish up Rift here, though. So now I got Dragon and Rift on him. I have twice his farm and 2 KP on him. 2 kills on him. I know his blue just spawned, so I'm going to grab that real quick. And then I'm just going to be pinging. Right now, in my brain, Maokai is either running to blue or to red. Obviously, if he runs to blue, I'm going to see him. He's going to be here, so it's not a problem. So I'm just going to ping my bot lane off and tell them to wait for me. Yeah, I ping Mia on Krugs. Let's see, where is he? He's right next to Krugs. He's at red. MF kind of ints a little bit, but that's okay. She won for ones, actually, so it's fine. And I could have, like, stayed on the map and waited to take wolves, but I don't need to. I just want to be constantly matching the Maokai and taking him off the map and not letting him do anything. A big part of AP Shaco is less about making proactive plays and more about just always being in a position to counter the play and knowing where the play will be. Because you're not a character that can play as proactively. You kind of have to set up. You need to be thinking more about where the play will be. Right now, there's no objectives up. There's not too much to do. We have full bot lane priority. Right now, I'm just looking around and just kind of thinking what I want to be doing with Rift. We see Maokai here. I'm just kind of pressuring. I see my Nautilus, seeing what I can get, just getting info. Maokai is still half my farm. Yeah, I'm just going to queue over because I'm not even necessarily looking to see if I can kill him right now. I just have nothing better to be doing. There's no camps bot side, and I'm crossing to go get these camps. So I'm just going to queue in and see if this play can happen. If not, it's just free damage. But play actually works out. Another thing, when you're playing AP Shaco, if someone on your team has CC, has crowd control, put the box down before they use it, right? Because it takes like a solid 2 seconds for your box to proc, so you need to be preemptively putting it down right as fast as you can where you think the CC is going to happen. I think he might be in lane. I've also built the habit of I don't think he's in lane because he should be in lane. I think he's in lane because that's the only way that we can lose at this point, is if their bot lane gets really fed. So I'm kind of just pinging them off. I don't want them to fight without me, because the game's over as long as they don't give Kaisa a bunch of kills with Maokai just sitting there AFK. But yeah, at this point, the game's a wrap. I'm not worried about it. Kills for Khan, that's fine, not a big deal. And I'm about to base, but I see that Zed TP'd bot side, so actually I say screw it. I'm thinking constantly about what I'm going to be doing with Rift, so I just sprint it mid lane, and this is the best way to... Opening up mid with AP Shaco is really nice as well. It actually lives with... I was thinking about going for this, but I was like, screw it. Getting on 1400, I think I have... Yeah, I have Leandries, so... We have Drake spawning soon, so I don't care enough to finish this. I'd rather get back on the map. I want my blue, and I want to take control of the river for the dragon that's spawning. I want some info here. We see Rakan over there, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to clear up. But yeah, at this point, this game's kind of over. Like, Maokai is completely out of the game. He's 0-3, only has 1 KP. All of my lanes got a lead off of my game, or my jungling. Want red. Okay, we see them here. I'm pretty sure my PC froze at this moment. I was so sad. Wait, no, it didn't. He actually killed her. I didn't even notice that he killed her. That guy's so annoying. He ignites on top of my ignite to take it. But we noticed this. When you're playing AP Shaco, the best way to use your clone in a situation like this is always going to be put your clone in between the tower and the enemy, right? I want my clone. I'm going to send my clone forward right into the tower to take the aggro, and then I'm going to turn it on to him. He's going to live because of a stop. That was a good stopwatch, actually. Yeah, now I just want Drake. Let's see if I can maybe kill him. No, I can't. He sees dead here. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm not too worried about it. I don't know why this is allowed to be contested with Maokai dead. Alessandro should be here. Secure the dragon. And at this point, yeah, this game is just like a matter of executing. We shouldn't be able to lose at this point. Just gonna clear up. I think Maokai's probably at his blue. Yep, he's over his blue. Keep Riven pressuring here. I just want to get these camps off the map real quick. And I ping on the way here because I want control of this. Rift is spawning. I'm pretty sure I also typed in team chat. I don't know why my Nautilus is here. At this point, the game is stabilized a little bit. I'm pinging off because I'm just not there. It's like, they might win the fight, but I don't like when they fight without me because they don't need to. If they don't fight without me, they just fight where I am, the game's over. So I'm just going to send this. This is a good way when the turret's low like this. I see my bot lane's here. I'm just going to use Rift to tank turret, and we're just going to zone the Riven completely off. And that's a free kill, and we get 2 turrets out of that Shelly, because I know that they're bot side. And we want to leave after this. I want to make sure my team's not overstaying, though. I'm pinging off. Even if we get 3, like, this is an overstay, you know? We don't need to keep pushing here. We want to get back on the map. I kind of want to play on my bot lane because I'm scared that they're just going to get engaged on. But this is the only turret, like tier 3 turret that's still up. So I'm just going to go bot side here every time. We don't see the rest of them, but I'm just going to hover mouse under every time. I want to get this turret off the map, and I want to pressure the Zed off the map. We see him here, and I want to zone him off. Yep, so we just make the dive happen every time. I know that he's going to, yeah. He one-shots my... Dodge the... I don't think I needed to ult to dodge that, but it's just in case. Yeah, they're choked off the map entirely. Maokai can't really walk in. They have box. You want to pull it out always. We see them going towards mid lane, so I want to grab this real quick. This is their Drake. They don't even try to contest. And we're just going to run straight to mid. IQ to get here sooner. I want to pressure them off and maybe try to get them into a split situation. I'm just poking. I'm not committing to anything. They overcommit and Rakan dies for free. I'm just poking still. Nash is spawning soon, so I'm looking over at that. But yeah, this game's pretty much done. That early game, it's a very good example. Yeah, he can't walk into the map at all. But the early game is a very good example of how to, especially this, where my bot lane gave me the information and they pushed him off. So I know that he's level 2. Immediately I Q the wall and go to his wolves. So, yeah, I mean, the game ended like pretty standard. I don't think we needed to watch the end. I just wanted to show the early game on how to push a lead. Because a lot of players will take that lead that they get at the blue buff. They'll take the 1 kill and then they'll just clear their jungle for the rest of the game. But you guys need to realize when you're in a position to take advantage, and because yeah, it went from killing him at wolves to he cannot walk into his jungle. I'm not going to go farm my jungle because he doesn't have access to my jungle anyways. Don't even give him the chance to farm if you don't need to. I have full prio. He's out of the game and the game's over. When your jungler's out of the game and I'm allowed to go wherever I want, the game is over. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys in terms of pushing the lead. Would you have done the same if you had like a Xerath or Ashe support? I mean, it really just depends. Because I would have invaded him either way. Even if he wasn't a Nautilus, it was the ward that I had asked for on his red buff is why that invade happened. The Nautilus guaranteed that the play worked with a good move, but I don't think the champion mattered in that situation. So that is the end of the video on College today. Hopefully it was helpful. Sorry I haven't been super consistent on it, but if you guys do appreciate this kind of content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate it very much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace, bros.